so I'm back today with my August favorites. I haven't done a favorites video in a long time, but I have some really cool favorites. I'm not sure what I've talked about in my last favorites videos. I didn't go back to watch any of them, but I do have quite a few things that I want to show you, and we'll go ahead and start out with face. So I have two favorite foundations this month. So if you guys have been following kind of new products that have come out, and specifically Urban Decay, you'll know that their new Naked came out, which is the Urban Decay Naked Foundation, and it's weightless ultra definition liquid makeup. It says peptide infused, light diffusing, paraben free, and it's 1 fluid ounce like all foundations. It says to shake it before use, actually. Oh, I haven't been shaking it at all. I wonder if now it's going to be different. Well, I loved it before I started shaking it, so it must still be really good. But I am shade 3.5, and this is just really, really nice. It goes on very kind of lightweight, but the coverage is still medium, really good. I still have to use concealer, so it's not quite as full coverage as like Maybelline Superstay or Estee Lauder Double Wear. And I would say it's a little bit lighter than Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua too, but it's still beautiful, and because I've been on Retin-A and haven't had too many problems with breakouts recently, I haven't had quite as much to cover, so I've been using this a lot in the summer. It felt very weightless. It just kind of like soaked in and looked really beautiful. Like gives you a nice flawless look, but still gives you coverage, so I love that foundation. And my second one, which I just mentioned, is my Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. Again, because I have been fortunate enough not to have too many breakouts this month, I have been using a little bit lighter foundation. So this one still has really, really good coverage. It's medium, but it looks like a second skin. It's actually what I'm wearing right now, and I'm shade B20, which is beige, and it's so beautiful. It's SPF 15, so it's still going to give you SPF when you're out in the sun, but this doesn't flash back in photography. I've taken photos with this and my skin still looked really nice and beautiful. So totally recommend this foundation. It's still really good for oily skins, even good for normal to dry skins. It's just really light and amazing, but you gotta shake it a lot because there's a lot of water in there, so shake it a lot before you squirt it out, and it's amazing. I dot it on and I leave it for like 3 seconds, and then I start blending it in just to let it dry just a little bit. Okay, so my next favorite is my new concealer, which I just picked up the other day. Miss Glamorazzi recommends this, or Ingrid, and I've been looking at it, but I've gotten away from liquid concealers because I think creams cover more, but this is amazing. It's like a cream in a tube, and it's so much nicer because it's sanitary, and it's more sanitary, and it's the Makeup Forever Full Cover Extreme Camouflage Cream. Oh, it's waterproof. Wow, waterproof concealer. Maybe that's why it stays on so long. Seriously, even if I'm like sweating or if it's really humid, I still don't sweat this stuff off. It's awesome. And I love that because I can just put a little bit on my hand and use it with my brush, and it's so sanitary. Then taking your brush, putting it in that cream, or having to dig out the cream, put it on your finger, and then put it on with your brush, because you don't want to take your brush, put it in cream, put it on a breakout, and put it back in the cream, because then you're just transferring the bacteria. So I love this. So sanitary, so great, and probably the best concealer I've ever used. I totally recommend checking this out if you're like a good full coverage concealer. And you can still use it like lightweight, like I still use it under my eyes, and I love it. Love it, love it. Okay, so next, just kind of boring, but my Anastasia Brow Wiz. I haven't used this in a long time. I was using eyeshadows for a long time on my brows, but I went back to using this because it's just easier in the summer. It's got the comb on one end and it has the pencil on the other, and it's just a twist up, so don't try to sharpen this. And it's just awesome. My color is brunette, and I just really like this pencil. It's just really easy. I just have to take one product with me anywhere I go, and I can just have it there. I don't have to worry about taking like a palette with an eyeshadow and then the angled brush and then the separate comb. So this has just been really nice for summer, and I've been traveling a lot, so it's been good to kind of take on the road with me. Next thing is a face powder. So I have a mini of this that I got in a kit, I believe, with the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. I got the Smooth Operator Micronized Clay Finishing Powder. And it's a white powder like the Makeup Forever one, but it absorbs oil so well. I've just been really liking this, and I think this is going to last me forever. I don't think I'll actually need to buy a full size of this. So If you see a kit with a few things that you'd like that has this, totally recommend checking this out. Because you don't need the big size. This has lasted me like 2 months now, so and I've been using it a lot, so love, love, love that. Then I have a couple blushes. So I've mainly just been wearing 2 different blushers this summer, and the first one is NARS Orgasm right there. Actually, wait, I'm wrong. Is that Super Orgasm? Yes, this is NARS Super Orgasm. I'm obsessed with this color. It's what I'm wearing now. I love it. It's so summery. It's shimmery. It's the perfect peachy pink, coral, beautiful color. It's amazing. So totally recommend that if you have never seen NARS Orgasm, Super Orgasm, or Deep Throat. 3 best blushes from NARS. They're phenomenal. Second one, and I've actually been wearing this a lot, is Benefit Hervana, which is kind of a pinwheel with lots of different colors, and I just take my brush, swirl it in there, and put it on, and it's just a really natural looking color. It just gives me natural flush. You can't even really tell that I'm wearing blush. It actually kind of reminds me a little bit the effect of MAC Well Dressed, but it's a little bit pinkier than that. MAC Well Dressed is very pastel pink, and this has a little bit more pink to it, but it kind of reminds me of that finish because it's kind of that barely there blush look, but it's still beautiful. And then I have a favorite bronzer. This has been my favorite bronzer for the last 3 months, ever since my friend Tori and I went to Rent Them Outlets, which if you live in the Boston area, they're amazing. You must go. I go all the time now. It's so bad. But they have a cosmetics company store there, and while I was working for Origins, I got a little bit of a discount there. So I got the bronzing powder in medium 2, and this is just my perfect bronzer. And I bought this like right after I bought NARS Laguna, but she swore by it, so I was like, all right, I'll trust you. So I got it, and I haven't even picked up my NARS Laguna in 2 months. So 2 or 3 months. So I love this. It's what I'm wearing now. I'm also a little bit tanned, yay, from the beach. So yeah, loving this bronzer. So good. If you've never tried Bobbi's bronzers, check them out. They are a dream. They blend so well, and they're just flawless, and give you just a really nice, pretty tan color. Okay, so one highlighter, which is Benefit High Beam. Now, I had never purchased this or even swatched it on my hand or anything, but I'd always wanted to try it, so I went into Ulta while I was on vacation, and I decided to pick this up. And you want to work with it really fast, because what I did notice is that it does dry quickly. So you can either put it on the back of your hand and use a brush, or you can put it right on and use your finger. I would recommend blending it out with a brush, even if you dot it on your face really quick. I'm blending it out with a brush, because your finger, I felt like it didn't like give me that like smooth, cleaner finish. It kind of stuck. So you just want to work with it quickly. Don't dot, do one side at a time, because you want to make sure that it doesn't like, what is the word I'm looking for? Not hardens, it just kind of sticks if you don't blend it. So you want to make sure you blend that out. But this is a beautiful highlighter. It's kind of an opaly highlighter, which I don't have. My Gemma Kid Dewy Glow is the closest thing I have to that, and it's not, I don't know, it's not the same kind of finish. So I've been really liking this so far. And then just a few more products left. So I got this next product from Bloom.com, which I'm sure you guys have heard me talk about. I went to the makeup show with them in New York City recently, and it's a color science product, and it's called Sun Forgettable Very Water Resistant Powder Sun Protection, and it's SPF 50. I always want to make sure that my face is really well protected from the sun, because I don't want to age quicker, I don't want more wrinkles, and I really don't want to get skin cancer. I don't want to get burnt or anything. So this is really cool because it's a powder SPF, and also gives a little bit of coverage. And you take this brush, and you just, I don't know if you guys can see it kind of releasing, and then you just kind of just put it on. I could use a little powder now. Sorry if I'm getting like really shiny. It's so embarrassing, but my apartment is so hot right now in the bedroom. I had the fan on right before I filmed, but the living room has the air conditioner, and I don't put it in here because it's just a waste. Like I would just run it at night. I just run a fan, but yeah, I'm definitely getting shiny. So you can kind of see it just kind of takes that shine away. And it's going to give me SPF 50. You just want to make sure that you reapply it. This isn't going to last you all day, but it's really awesome. I love this stuff, and I used it all vacation, and it's definitely going to last me quite a while. I have a lot of powder in there. So it was really expensive, though. It was $50, I believe, but I am allergic to most liquid sunscreens for the face, so I normally wear a hat and sunglasses and use like a tinted moisturizer, but since that's not enough protection, I did splurge on that just because sunscreen like makes my skin burn and itch on my face, so I really can't use very many sunscreens on my face. Okay, 3 last products. 2 lip glosses, so NARS Super Orgasm. I love this. It's very hard to find, so if you can find it, I recommend picking it up because it's so amazing. This is a great lip gloss. And then the one I'm wearing now is Jouer Birchbox Pink. This was in my Birchbox, so I hope they sell this individually. I'm sure that they do. But I'm wearing it now, and it's amazing and beautiful. I love it so much. The applicator, just a regular doe foot. It's so cute because it's a little mini. But it actually works out really well. I don't know how long it would take me to use that up, but maybe when I do, I'll have to rebuy it because I love this stuff. Last product is a hair product. I didn't want to do any skincare, and nothing has really changed. I don't need to show you like my retin-A and my toner. There's just nothing that exciting about my skincare routine right now. So my last product is something that I actually had for a few months before I ever started using it. And when I picked it up and tried it, I haven't stopped using it since. And it's the Big Sexy Hair Powder Play. And this sounds so weird. It's a volumizing and texturizing powder. I was like, that is weird. I don't want to put powder in my hair. I know you can put baby powder for like greasy hair and stuff, but I just use dry shampoo. But it's a really fine, like really small holes in the top, and you just like put a little bit on, and instantly, like if you flip up, you don't even have to run your hands through it really. If you just flip over and flip back, your hair just like so much volume. And I've got really fine textured hair, but I have a lot of it, but it takes a lot to give it a lift. So, especially because it's on the longer side. So this stuff has been amazing. So this stuff has just been really great. I can just kind of throw it in even if I wake up in the morning with my hair and it's kind of like disheveled and a mess. I don't have to straighten it or curl it. I can just kind of throw this in and make it look like texturized and have a little bit of volume, and then spray it with a little bit of hairspray and go. So this has been my go-to product. So easy to use, and I totally recommend it. I actually think I got it on Amazon for really cheap. So check that out. But yeah, this is my August favorites, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions on any of the products, you can shoot me an email at colorsweptbeauty@gmail.com. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at colorsweptbty. I'm always tweeting pictures. I have different, I always tweet about my new videos and answer questions. If you want to interact with me, feel free to follow me there. And don't forget to follow me on Pinterest. I'm totally obsessed with it now, and my username is colorsweptbeauty, or you can look up Abby Esbenshade. And I'll tweet like some pins sometimes, but I just love it. I've become totally addicted since I discovered it on vacation when I finally had time to get on and use it. So I hope you guys all having a fantastic day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!